Welcome back, NAMM 2020. My name is Florentino Buenaventura, the CEO of EnterTalk Media, which we're broadcasting on, as well as the host of the Changing Stage show. And like we've been having all day, innovative thought leaders within the music industry. It's been a great day. Hopefully you're catching all the different episodes. And this man is no less of a leader. He took a company that was almost extinct, a long-standing company, almost extinct, and raised it and made it one of the leaders in the industry. We've got Toni Fishman here, and he is the CEO of Telefunken microphones, studio, stage. Actually, Telefunken's done a lot of stuff, but you really have brought the heart and soul of the microphone back into play for Telefunken. Toni, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, definitely. So, Toni, we were talking a little bit before we kicked into the interview. Tell me a bit about what it was to raise. Telefunken has been around since the 1800s, right?
1903. The company was founded in Berlin.
Okay.
It was founded at the time the Emperor of Germany. There were two competing companies in telepathy, Siemens and AEG. The way I got into this was by acquiring this large collection. I began making microphone parts, and that sort of was one microphone in particular, the NAMM 251.
Yeah, great
probably
microphone.
touted as the most valuable vintage microphone. So this microphone had an Achilles heel in that the three-position switch on the front of the microphone used to dry out and vulcanize with age because the heat of the tube, and the switch would break. So originally I just wanted to make the switch.
You just wanted to make the switch.
And so we made the microphone parts and came to AES and NAMM the first year out. This was 19 years ago, showing the plastic parts, and this was before we acquired the rights to Telefunken. And then I got kind of a crash course in intellectual property and trademark. And we moved into kind of a business plan to bring back all of the microphone parts needed to make the entire microphone, reverse engineering the microphone capsule. So a lot of reverse engineering, R&D, intellectual property, and IP were sort of the nest egg, if you will, the beginning of the creating or recreating, refounding the brand.
So that is an amazing story, because it's kind of funny, you were like would be like the sub company to help support the big company. The company started to become distressed, and you came in and brought it back to life.
So it's gone from a small little family home business to now we're employing about 30 employees in South Windsor, Connecticut. All the Diamond Series microphones, really everything is made within 30-40 mile radius for a Diamond Series in Connecticut, New England. All Connecticut, New England manufacturing. And then we have some other series. Everything is built, tested, and assembled in Connecticut. Even our dynamic microphones are hand-built and tested in Connecticut.
Wow.
So it's really been an incredible journey after 19 years to be able to bring the brand back. And it took me a long time to understand what we're really doing. A microphone company makes devices to collect good vibrations. And that is really profound, to be able to make a device to collect good vibrations to share with the rest of the world. That's where the rubber hits the road.
Yeah.
Connecting with musicians and your customers making them feel good about the products they're using, an extra sense of confidence in knowing they're going to get what they deserve out of the product. And making devices that collect good vibrations and being able to share them is so profound. That's probably the most positive thing that I could say to somebody else in another company. Keep the product fun and
it is. And like
innovative.
you said, I'm going to kind of restate some of the history that your family was of Jewish descent from Germany, and it's kind of a turnaround where you bought a company and turned that around that was once used for nefarious, things. And
for a period.
That's moving because, we're always in a state of flux. This music industry is crazy, You guys are out there giving these the chance for people to capture the recordings. You have a studio that this all started from. Tell us a bit about that studio.
Well, my original studio was in my home. After about 5 years, it kind of made sense that I figure a way to move everything to a building in South Windsor. So we been evolving ever since there. We originally started in 10,000 square feet in this building. We now occupy about 30,000 square feet.
Wow.
There are about 30 employees working for the business. Microphone production is on one side, and then there's a section for R&D and warehousing, and the third section is a recording studio and soundstage. We are
it sounds amazing in there.
Not only designing everything there, but we're testing everything there and putting it through its paces, real world testing. It's all happening right there. A lot of the dynamic microphones were tested on stages and really brought out to music festivals and put in the hands of bands to knock around and destroy or try to destroy.
I always recommend the M80s to any of my friends that are singing live. But even for recording, it's a great mic.
Yeah. So, the message within the message is to keep these good vibrations flowing. And, and microphone technology is looks to the past. There's a lot of stuff coming down the pike. I hope to continue to innovate and come up with some more award-winning products.
Kind of bringing that topic up, what are you showing here today at NAMM 2020?
Alchemy Microphone Series. We're nominated for a Tech Award.
Wow, okay.
Saturday night, we go up against 5 or 6 other brands in that category for microphone studio technology. So Alchemy Microphone Series is basically our studio projects level vacuum tube microphones. There are 3 unique voicings. One is the Austrian TF51, sounds sort of like 251.
Okay.
The Austrian voicing. The TF47 is voiced like a 47. So the German voicing, and then the Copperhead CU29 is kind of our take on a modern sound. So we have those 3 unique voicings, and they're Alchemy series replaced something that we were doing previous to that called RFT. The microphones have gotten a lot more sleeker, smaller. The packaging is better. We're now shipping to, I lost track, at like 117 different countries. So we wanted to have more affordable shipping to get the microphones to where they need to go. And we've also innovated in the microphones. So some of the microphones had tubes that needed to be soldered in place with flying leads. And the big innovation in the Alchemy is now the tubes are all changeable. So someone buys a microphone halfway around the world, they don't have to send it back to us to have a tube change. You can now basically plug and play with the tube on the Alchemy series.
Wow. So booth number, how can people
you can find us at 15121.
15121. Telefunken microphones. Like I said, not to cut off any of my friends at other companies, the best. But I want to thank you, Toni, for joining me here
Thank you.
the Changing Stage Show, Enter Talk Media. We're Going to have you stay tuned for the next show. Make sure you go check out all of the other folks, DW, Sabian, you name it. Take a look. So thank you again.
Thanks for
Appreciate
having
it.
us.
We're out.